Already here with Miguel Rojas, former Marlin. Miggy, welcome back to Miami. I know this place means a lot to you. Just talk about your time with the Marlins, how much it meant to you, because you were part of some tough times, part of some big moments for this organization. How much does it mean to be back?
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for me early in my career when I got the chance to play every day. I feel like that's one of the things that I kind of remember the most. Like the first opportunity to get myself in the big leagues and get an opportunity to be an everyday player. I mean, it was a great experience overall in Miami. My 8 years here, I always want to remember this place, and I would like never to close the doors on this team because it was a great opportunity for me, and I still have like close ties in this team, and I wish nothing but the best for them.
Or some players or maybe staff that you still keep in touch with on their side over there?
Yeah, not just players and staff, but front office people, the owners. We got a close connection because of a lot of things that happened during that time. When they first got to the organization, going through COVID and all that stuff. I will never forget. The up and downs. There were a lot of goods, a lot of bads, but I think we grew together, and I am in the place I am right now because of my time here.
You come back to LA, where you started your career. How big was that for you? To not have to go to maybe a third team, come back here, opportunity to win the World Series, which you did last season.
Yeah, I mean, for any player at the stage of my career, the biggest thing is like being in a place where you can compete to win the World Series. We had a chance to do it in 23. We couldn't get it done. 24 was a year for us that everything kind of went well, especially in the playoff. And now this year we're trying to repeat. That's what you can ask as a baseball player. And at the end of my career, I'm so happy and proud that I can be part of this organization, and I can't wait to go for another run.
Talk about this season so far. You guys bring in some other big free agents. It kind of feels like you guys are the Beatles to some point. So much attention around you guys, trying to go back to back. What's been, talk about how the season's gone for you guys so far.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of expectations out there, and we have to deal with that. It's part of the job. It's part of the process. I think this team is just like built to do great things, and I feel like one of the most important parts is like they brought a lot of people who are hungry to win championships. Blake Snell, Michael Conforto, a couple guys in the bullpen, Tanner Scott and Kirby. They want to win, and that's why they decided to come to the Dodgers. Obviously, the front office and the ownership doing whatever they can to repeat. And we know it's not easy, and our division is pretty strong. But at the end of the day, we just gotta continue to focus on ourselves, what we can do every single day, and play Dodger baseball.
Talk about Clayton McCullough, your relationship with him, and how happy you were to see him get a managerial job.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the World Series ended, and I think 5 or 6 days after, kind of like he got the call, and they kind of obviously giving the job here in Miami. I was so happy for him, especially him being really close to West Palm, where the spring training is, and knowing his family and his kid and the relationship with my kid. They already like shagging balls in the outfield. They were so excited to come here today. So I'm happy for him, and I wish nothing but the best for Clayton and the team.
Did you give him any advice, knowing that you're pretty familiar with this place here?
Well, not really baseball advice. It's not like on my lane, But at the end of the day, it's like the best that I can do is like being there for him if he needs anything. Always like shooting a text when I feel like, okay, when he won the first game, hopefully when he got the chance to go to the playoff with this team and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's what the connection it is right now.
Last one for you. I think you've mentioned this a couple of times. I would like to be a major league manager or manager at some point. How much does it help having guys like Dave Roberts? I know you had Donnie in Miami to maybe learn from those guys, catch advice from them. Is that? Would you still like to be a manager, I guess?
Yeah, being able to learn from different roles in the game, like being an everyday player, being a kind of leader in a clubhouse, being now with kind of the best players in the world, dealing with a lot of egos and personalities and all that, and having guys like Doc who really knows how to deal with people and just not just on the field but off the field as well. You get to learn a lot, and I mean, I don't know if it's gonna ever happen. But I mean, it's always nice to have goals and to kind of like shoot for them. And if I get an opportunity to be somewhere around baseball, I'll be happy.